At XCOM 2, we have a new mission, Operation Winter Slap, to sabotage an Advent monument. We're going to increase our region income and delay the dark event that we don't particularly care about. The Lost are going to be present on this mission, and we have our team ready to go, so let's launch it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
The aliens have had long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city's centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over yet. We're deploying to hit a high-profile target, one that they won't be able to cover up so easily. Move to secure the target site and eliminate any hostile contacts in the area.
All right. So this mission used to serve as the tutorial in the base game, but now we get to go in with an actual team.
1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
So right off the bat, we can see we've got a stun lancer, a trooper, and a sectoid. Let's see. Do I have a sniper on this mission? I don't remember if I brought one. We have 2 vector rifles, I know. Or no, just the one? Okay. All right, so we have our new faction hero, our Reaper here, Stalker, Valentina Stalker Ferrari. She's a rookie, so she doesn't have much to work with. She can reconceal once. She has a claymore, so she's got a couple of interesting things she can open with. And the other nice thing is that she doesn't reveal when the rest of the squad does. So let's push forward with her to start.
My life is in your hands.
Okay, we got some Lost over there.
Patrol nearby.
So she can get revealed if she's not careful here. This is actually a really good position for her, because unless they, well, if they walk here, they would reveal her. But it's a pretty good position. Where did the... So there's also the group up here that we kind of saw. We've got some Lost. We don't have a timer on this mission, so I'm wondering if... hey, Defective Pixel, welcome back to the channel. I'm wondering if we should pop inside. Or... where do we want to go here? We got the 2 troopers. We got some Lost running around. There's more troopers and a sectoid up there. For her, she's a pretty good flanker. So she might be better off coming over. Well, no, I want to maintain visibility. I don't want her to get hit by explosives. These troopers don't have grenades, neither do the Lost. So this is kind like something like this is kind of an okay position for her. Let me hold off on what I'm going to do with her for the time being and figure out what I'm going to do with everybody else. So let's start with our skirmisher here. He can move forward, get the high ground, and take some shots if he wants to. We do have Justice available to pull someone to us if we want. Or a Ripjack strike. He doesn't have the range to get a Ripjack strike. There's half cover here. So that's all not bad. You can see one of them from here. I think maintaining the high ground for a time would be a good call. Let's put him into position. We don't need to worry about the Lost so much as the guys with guns who can shoot at range. Let's put him into position here to start.
Moving there.
Now, do we have anyone who's a sentinel? Marauder. Heavy armaments. Corpsman. Close and personal. Okay, yeah, we don't have anyone with Sentinel. I don't need to worry about the Lost during the... before we're revealed. These guys might run into each other and start a fight. Who knows? I think the best play for now is to line up on the high ground, and then maybe... my Marauders can shoot twice with their bullpups. So, setting up an ambush might be a nice option. Let's move you down here. No, there's no cover there. All right, there's cover here. Let's move you there. All right, you've got a shotgun, so you need to be up close and personal for some degrees. I might run and... well... I might run and gun you. This is a little bit of a risk. I don't think so. If these guys move this way, they could reveal her if she's there. This is a little bit safer of a position. Gives up the high ground, but she needs to be forward to use... what else does she have? She has the flamethrower, the rocket launcher. All right, let's put her here for now.
Move, move, move!
This is our machine gun. She can move up to here.
That's affirmative.
And then Wrecker here's another shotgun. He probably takes this... he needs another forward position here of some sort. This isn't bad. Could get revealed if he's here. Yeah, if they run this way towards those guys, he'll get revealed if he's there. So, what do I want to do? I could come down here to be ready to deal with the Lost. That works. He has run and gun. Let's move him there. Alright, so everybody else is going to Overwatch, but I need to figure out what to do with Valentina Stalker here. She needs a good position. We're kind of surrounded, which is a little bit rough. She doesn't have a great place to go. She has a smaller detection radius than anyone else, so she can actually take... I think she can take this.
I will go.
And then everyone else can Overwatch, and we'll see what happens. If we get revealed,
Eyes on the prize.
that's fine. We're ready.
Eyes on the prize.
I'll await their approach.
Scanning.
Let's see what happens. If these guys move into our ambush, that's fine. The Lost, I don't know what they're going to do. Nothing? Okay. So from here, then, what we want to do is set up to do our reveal. You can shoot twice from this position, so I'm not going to open with you. I'm not going to Overwatch with you either. You have a bullpup, so you can shoot twice. You we probably open with here. Because you have a chance to stay revealed and you can reconceal if you want to. You're close enough that I think we Overwatch you. I guess there's the flamethrower. I can't really get close enough to deal with that. So yeah, we'll Overwatch you.
Moving to Overwatch.
We'll Overwatch you as well. Although... so I want Overwatches to hit these guys if and when they move. But I don't know if the Lost are gonna move first and draw fire. I think I want to leave you free to act if I need it. Pierces 2 armor, no range penalties. I don't think we're gonna be using that. He's got a pistol, so I'm gonna leave him alone. All right, so we will Overwatch Emily here.
Overwatch.
And then we're going to open up with Stalker here. She's going to take a shot at one of these guys. 85, 84, the Stun Lancer. 82 on the Trooper. I think I want to hit the back guy. These guys are going to be easier to hit with our Overwatch, so I'm gonna open up with this. 3 to 4 damage, 40% crit. We might get the kill. If we get the... I can't remember how the reveal thing works with her. Hang on. There's something about revealing. I don't know if it has anything to do with a kill or not. But I think taking this shot makes the most sense. Hopefully we get the kill here and open up on our ambush. Nice. There's the crit.
Your friend will join you soon.
And she maintains her concealment. These guys don't know where we are because we didn't reveal, so they run around. Okay. That draws the Lost in. None of our concealed overwatches are getting kicked in. Okay. So now we have multiple shots. These guys have already scampered. That's fantastic. That means we can kill everybody pretty much. All right, he's got flanks on two different advent. So does he. He has flanks on one. All right, we got three people to play with here. These guys each have low health. Let me see what I can do with my pistol here. This will reveal the squad, but that's okay. They've already scampered here. 81%. We need to clear some of these Lost. Same chance to shoot with everything, so we might as well use our pistol here. That's going to reveal the squad. Then we'll shoot the next Lost. Okay.
You can't handle me.
So now you can move in if you want to shoot this guy. Taking cover on a car is usually a really bad idea. I think this is the better play.
Let's move already.
What does he have? Crappy shot on that guy. Yeah, let's take the shotgun shot here. 94% chance, 6 to 8 damage. This should be a kill. There we go. That's pretty solid. All right. My boy here has 2 shots. We could go after some of these guys. Who else do we have? We have you. You have crappier shots. What's your slash damage? 3 to 5 or 5 to 6 with your weapon? I think you're better off here shooting twice with the bullpup. Yeah, let's see if we can get a couple. We're not even going to move. We're just going to try and shoot this guy twice. There's a hit. Can you get the kill? There's the kill. Very nice.
Hostile target down.
Okay. Our last player here can take some shots at the Lost. He missed. Okay. Can shoot again. There we go. And we can reload.
Nearly gone. Must reload now.
Oh, the Chosen decided to show up. Okay.
Gods, elevate me.
Okay, this is our first encounter with the Warlock here. The Mind Butcher. Strengths, he is immune to melee damage. And low profile defense increased after the first attack of every turn. So we want to put our biggest hit on him first. Weaknesses. Takes increased damage from close range attacks, so we can't, he's immune to melee, but we can get up close and shoot him with like shotguns and stuff. And he takes increased damage from Reapers. We do have a Reaper on this mission. Okay.
I may strike you down.
Okay, he's got 25 health back here, and he's got a point of armor, which we don't have a great way to shred right now. Well, no, we have some explosives.
Chosen, and it's not gonna make things easy on us. Let's try to take care of it as quickly as possible.
that's a nasty miss.
Missed.
Good hit, good hit.
That's right.
So there's a certain amount of Lost on the map, and then more spawn over time. The more explosives you use, the more likely you are to get Lost swarms. But for right now, we might be in a good position to kind of... what do we want to do here? We have high ground. Let's review. So, immune to melee, increased defense after the first attack of every turn. That's going to make him harder to hit. But increased damage from close range attacks, increased damage from Reapers. Where there's no timer on the mission, so we can take as much time as we want. We do need to advance forward eventually to plant the X4 and clear out the remaining Advent forces. But there's no reason we can't take a moment here to reload and consolidate our position, or pick up a better position. You could move down to full cover here for when the Warlock and his minions eventually show up. Now, you have better aim from here, though. What do you have? Unit will have -5 aim out of full cover. All right, well, let's scout ahead a little bit with our Reaper here. So what do we have? We've got some Lost there. We've got some Lost over here. All right, this is a pretty safe position for her since she's concealed, and we can get a little bit more vision on what's ahead of us.
Moving out. The invaders send a patrol.
Okay, there's some more Advent. I do have a pretty nice flank on this sectoid from here. That could draw them in, but I might not want to do that this turn. They were there before, so I don't know if they're patrolling or stationary. Let's see. What do we want to do? I'd like to get everybody into some sort of full cover, if possible. The patrol and the Warlock are over there. If I move to this position, then I will pop that pod, which I don't want to do. That's a nice full cover position for him, but he can stay here for a minute. I don't want to get too close to the cars because they can blow up and kill people. What do you have? 71% on him. Okay. 79. You could come over to this half cover and have visibility on 3. You do have a free reload. All right, let's move you over here.
I'm on it.
And start taking some of these guys out.
X-ray neutralized. Training ammo fast. Hostile terminated.
Okay. I don't think we need to use your free reload here. We'll just reload and that'll be your turn.
Ready to rock.
Molly here. She kind of needs to be forward to some degree. I don't know where to put her though. I don't have a great position with full cover. If I move her here or here, I can see 2 of the Lost. But the same could be true. It'd be moving her away from this guy. You don't really have great anything here. I can move you here. You already got a promotion. We want both of our... We actually want both of our shotgunners ready to engage with the Chosen when he comes in. I don't want to deal with the Chosen and this pod at the same time, though, which is why I'm like hesitating to move forward too much. I think this is an okay position. I think this is full cover against the Warlock coming in. We don't need to really have cover against the Lost because they don't have range.
Tired of waiting
We'll move here. Oh, how did that happen? How did that pop? Well, all right, that's not great. I didn't think he had visibility on them there, so I didn't think that they would see him either. Okay. So those guys, this guy could come. I don't think he can get far enough to flank. The other ones kind of went over in this direction. So at this point, we probably want to do some overwatches with some people. You need full cover somewhere. Somewhere like here, maybe. So you're getting -5 aim from not being in full cover. But you get +10 aim from elevation, I think. Dragonova doesn't need to do anything right now. Or not Dragonova, Valentina. What's her name? Stalker? Valentina Ferrari? You probably need to inch forward, but I don't want to be too close to everybody else because I don't remember what the Warlock's abilities are. Might be better off coming somewhere like there with her, except then she can't overwatch. And we also have this pod to deal with. So I kind of want to get her somewhere more interesting. Alright, I can afford to move here, I think.
Not a problem.
Get a little bit closer. She's got a 93 on this Lost Brute. She doesn't have enough damage to kill it, though. You can pistol fire on this one, but that one I'm not super worried about. It's further away. So I could take this shot on the Brute. You can shoot twice. All right, let's shoot once at this Brute, see if we can soften it up. Okay, that's fine. And then you can overwatch.
Attacking on sight.
Let's see. What do I want to do with you? You have a flamethrower. You're not in the best position here. 75% with the shotgun. 75 with the auto pistol. You could take this guy out no problem, but then you'd probably reveal. You already got your 1 free kill. 65. You could move up somewhere and get a better, closer shot. Yeah, you don't have a good position for that. Oh, you can finish him now. Okay, that's good. That works.
Only the best.
Then you can overwatch.
I'm on it.
I feel like he might get flanked if I leave him here, so I need to move him back to full cover. Even though I'd like to overwatch with him. I could run and gun to do it. That seems like a waste, though. You can overwatch in case you get revealed.
I see everything.
You can overwatch.
I'm on it.
And that just leaves you. So do I leave you out here in overwatch? You probably just end up killing this guy. Well, I guess I could try to get the pistol shot, 71%. If I get the kill, then he's no longer a problem. And then I can move. But I might miss it. I think I'm better off putting him in full cover here.
Here I come.
We also have the Warlock to worry about, so let's see what happens.
Resistance to a close.
You're gonna, what? Zombie? Okay, you're gonna bring a zombie back. You're gonna shoot the Lost. Okay. We get the Stun Lancer over there. You're gonna get hit by... Nice. Some overwatches. That's a miss. That's too bad.
I will not fail you again.
Emily gets the kill.
What did you
My
expect?
expectations for them were exceedingly low. Even though...
Okay, he's gonna summon zombies. The problem with the zombies is they explode when you kill them. So he just used his spectral rupture ability.
You will make a fitting sacrifice for the elders.
There's 2 zombies visible. I would love to get melee on this sectoid here. All right, we've got options, right? First of all, I need to get you away from this spectral zombie, because if we take a look at it, spectral rupture doesn't explain what it does, but he's gonna blow up, which is not great. So first person I have to do anything with is you. You gotta move somehow. Now, you could run and gun here to get the flank on this trooper, or even here. That doesn't help us with the sectoid, but that's a possibility. What else can we do? Where's my... Yeah. You have the grapple. Where can you get to with the grapple? You can't get on top of there or over there. And that doesn't help me. I need you to be able to move and deal with this sectoid. All right, who can deal with the sectoid? I don't think anyone, really. Dragonova, maybe? Or, Stalker? Valentina? Defective Pixel says, hey, Josue, I gotta go have dinner. I'll try and swing back later if I can. Have fun and good luck. Thanks, man. Have a good dinner. She could take a shot here. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, though. We don't really want to use her explosives, either. I could maneuver her to have a flank on him next turn and maybe get a crit. I don't think that's a bad call. This opens up some options for me to move here. Let's do that.
I go where you tell me.
She does have a flank on the trooper who she could take out here. That's not bad. You don't have a great position to move up to. What do you have? You can hit this guy, or I could move you forward somewhere. Sectoid doesn't have explosives. Trooper doesn't have explosives. This is risky, but it gets me some nice visibility. She does have... we're not going to be using point blank, but she does have suppressing fire. You have to move. So why don't I move you to this full cover to start?
Finally!
Oh, you had an Overwatch going? Alright, well, missed with 16%, it looks like. I didn't realize you had an Overwatch going. Like I said, I could run and gun to flank the trooper. I don't think that's a good call. Slug shot. Removes a range penalty. Uses 2 ammo. Pierces armor. I should use that, probably, at point blank range on the guy. What's his name? If I can. There's a nice piece of loot over here. I don't know if I can afford to pick it up. I can hit this zombie. No problem. I don't know if that's what I want to do. So... 51% chance shot on the sectoid. If I use slug shot, it goes up to 55. That's not great. If I move up, I could try to justice. I could try to justice the sectoid, I guess, from here. I would have visibility and a little bit of cover from here. Is there anywhere else I can go where I can see him? Wouldn't see him there. We still have to keep, we have to keep the Warlock in mind, but he's pretty far back. This is not a great position. I don't really like being near the car either. I don't know what my chances for justice are going to be. I have to get... If I'm going to use justice, I have to get somewhere I can see the sectoid. So I kind of have to do something like this. Let me see if this works.
Do not
All right.
seek mercy or redemption here.
I can't get him. Okay.
I will bring you only pain for your betrayal of the elders.
I do have a 94% chance to get this trooper, though, so I'll take that.
Come to me. Get the
Goodbye to you.
The Elders created them for this very purpose. In that respect, they are fulfilled.
You have the high ground, so I'm probably better off doing something else with you. Whereas you have a very clear... Yeah, you have a 97% chance to kill this zombie. I probably reload first and stay in this position.
Good to go.
Let's reload. Take out the zombie. I'll blow up and do some damage.
Hostile neutralized.
Okay. You can't do much at the moment. You can take out this zombie. You need to find a better position, like this full cover. If I push you forward, we may be able to do something to the sectoid next turn. Let's get you into full cover here. You got a 65. You can do some damage here, but you don't have enough power to kill it, and I don't know if revealing is the right call. Plus you're only in half cover. You could flank him and get in close for a crit, but I think we hang on to you for next turn. So that leaves me with Emily, Wrecker, and Magnus here. And the Warlock is pretty far away, but might be coming in. Emily can't do anything from here, so where do we move her? I guess we put her in half cover here. I guess she could get flanked by the sectoid, though. Is there anything else we can do with her? What about inside the building somehow? There's some full cover here. All right, let's go here with her for now. It's a little bit better. 73. Yeah, I think you have to take out this zombie. Because we're not going to be able to kill the sectoid. Okay, that's the zombie taken care of.
Who's keeping score?
He's in full cover. I think you overwatch. I think you overwatch.
I am on watch.
And you overwatch. Now, the sectoid probably mind spin somebody, but we can kill him next turn and get over that. You don't... I can't reload you right now, unfortunately. Well, can I? You're probably not necessary. All right, let's reload you.
Reloaded.
All right, what's the sectoid gonna do? Nice. It's gonna walk into overwatches. Oh, he dashed too. So, all right, we just get to kill him next turn with whoever we want. Okay, now we need to start pushing forward. Okay, all right. That worked out fairly well. I could try to grab this loot with somebody. I could take this kill on Valentina. Honestly, that might be worth doing. It's hard to get experience on Reapers a lot of the time. I can push up to here. I still have him flanked. I have protection against anything I see. As long as we don't reveal another group. It puts her a little bit out of position in terms of the Warlock, but she should be able to get away, I think.
I am trusting you.
Okay, nothing else revealed. I will take this flank. There's the kill.
Vault says hello.
Feel proud.
Wow.
Died for the glory.
Very nice for her. All right, who's... All right, yellow guy. You're gonna come grab this. That... So this is greedy. Because it might... He was over here. I don't know where he is now. This is full cover, but this gives me half cover from two directions. He might have moved over here. I don't know. I think taking this first is a good call. Because if we see the Warlock, if we end up seeing the Warlock, we can deal with it with the rest of the squad.
I'm all over it.
We got a scope. Not bad.
Asset in tow.
I don't think we see the Warlock. All right, so we do need to plan our explosives here. There could be another pod. We need to move forward. Let's see, where do I want to put you? You can move up to here, I think, to start. That's full cover for you, and we pick up the Illyrium core. And then I might reload you. We'll hold off on that. Let's move Wrecker forward. I think this is an okay position. That's probably too forward. Let's move him. Well, nobody else I think is coming this far, so let's be more conservative and move to there for now. Okay. Where do you want to go? Let's push you up into this full cover.
Copy that.
Emily, where do you want to go? You can move up to here.
10-4.
That leaves me with a couple people to put in Overwatch. Yeah, you're pretty far forward. I need to have you on Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
We could afford to reload here.
Reloading.
All right, let's see if the Warlock makes his move here. What's he gonna do? Okay, the Lost Swarm we can deal with. That's not a problem.
My power will wash over the battlefield.
Okay, so the Warlock basically, I don't know what he did. He probably moved. But since we still have our concealed scout, let's push forward, get good visibility on these dashers, and maybe pick up visibility on the Warlock as well. Okay, there's where we need to plant the explosives. Still don't see the Warlock. So we can move up into this position and start taking out some of those Lost. I'm going to hold off on reloading her, but I think she's probably going to reload at the end of her turn. Who's forward here? You're pretty forward. You can see 2 from there, 1 from there. All right, let's push you forward a bit to this position.
Here I come.
See what kind of shot percentages we have. 63. Not that great. Pistol. I mean, I guess I'll see if I can hit this. Okay, good for you.
You want some more?
I guess I'll take the other one. Just thin the herd a little bit as much as we can.
You can't
All right.
handle me.
Now we'll reload.
My ammo's running ready to go.
All right, who else can move forward here? You can get up here, which is okay for a movement option, and then you could push forward into, like, you could go, that's too far forward. I think I just move you here for now. But then you don't have visibility on any of the Lost. Does anyone else see some? You see one with a 57. I really don't want to move and proc the Warlock until this group of Lost is dealt with. These aren't great positions either. Let's see, where can you go? I mean, you can push forward to here, but then you're flanked by the Warlock if he comes around. I think we just need to prepare for next turn. Let's move her here.
Understood. Moving out.
She can Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
You can kind of stay where you are for the time being, I think. Reckoner, you can move forward. Yeah, you can move forward in Overwatch. Most of these Overwatches are going to go on the Lost, probably. But if the Chosen makes a move, we'll have some people ready to do something. You need to move forward. Somewhere like here.
Sure thing.
You Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And then I might as well reload you before I Overwatch, since I'm not moving you.
Affirmative, covering now.
She could push forward a little bit here. I don't know that she needs to. If they're going to come rushing this way, she might get revealed if she moves here. Whereas she's less likely to get revealed here. Or I could just conceal Overwatch here. Yeah, it's safer to conceal her here.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, he's way back there. He wants to summon more spectral zombies. Okay, didn't even get to do anything. I love that.
Taken care of.
Death of these subordinates will prevent nothing.
He's pretty far back. I would like to kill him to get the ability points and the experience. It seems like, aside from the loss, there's nothing left on the map. There might be one more pod lingering in the back somewhere.
I'll get him next time.
Yeah, sometimes the bullet time goes over. Oh, she got revealed.
Death to the invaders.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to deal with these lost and push forward towards a better position here. And before we plant the actual explosive, since we don't have a mission timer, we'll try to kill the guy. The chosen. All right, so who's got a pistol? You need a reload here. We'll deal with you last, I think. You have this flamethrower that could be pretty solid if I can get you into a good position. What's the range on this? So, like, the edge of this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares away. I don't think she can get close enough to do anything with it. Unless I run and gun her. Which... Alright, he's way back here. I would need visibility on him. This would be a really good use of the flamethrower if I could pull it off. So what I'm going to do then is I will actually go back to Valentina here. We'll shadow up. I might want to take care of the guys who could see her first. Who's got... You've got full ammo here, and you've got a pistol. What are you? You're 4 health? No, let's be sure. Kill him.
Who's keeping score?
Let's have you kill this guy.
Target neutralized.
Okay. Let's have you shadow up.
I stalk my prey.
And we're gonna move you here, I think.
I am at your service.
Still can't see... She still can't see the warlock. So anybody moving close to that position should be safe. I could be wrong about that, but let's run and gun here.
Hunt them down.
Move into this full cover.
Getting it done.
And then roast these guys.
Time to burn. Multiple hostiles eliminated.
Multiple hostiles eliminated. That's what I like to hear. Okay. We did cause a bunch of fire and smoke, which isn't great. Everybody else now needs to start creeping forward and overwatching to deal with our friendly warlock if he shows up. This is a pretty good position for you.
Let's move already.
I don't have full cover for you. I could race up here to get into full cover. But I think having the Overwatch is a better call. Where else could I go? I guess this is okay. Who else have we got? You can move up to here, I think. That's a little risky. This might reveal, maybe. Let me at least get, Oh, the blue one, yeah, she used run and gun, so she doesn't have anything. This is a little risky. I'm actually gonna take the half cover instead. Do I want to do that? It's a little bit risky. He's back here somewhere. This could reveal him, but he already knows where we are. I think this is fine.
Heading out.
Just move up here. Okay, I'll take your free reload now.
I'm ready.
All right, so you're gonna go on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
You need a reload.
Loading fresh ammo.
You need to move up somewhere useful. I think it's time to dash you, maybe? Somewhere like over here?
Rolling out.
You can Overwatch.
Got it covered.
You can Overwatch.
I will watch.
And we'll see what happens.
Are you ready to be redeemed?
Okay. So, I don't have to fight him, it looks like. Let me move Stalker forward. See if we can reveal him. Because we can just end the mission here, it looks like. Where is he right now? I feel like we should see him by now. There he is. No, that's a lost brute. Was he up there? Did he move over here? I don't know where he is. All right, well, let me take some good positions here. I guess we could take a turn to reload everybody.
Oh yeah. It's killing time.
Let's rock.
Reloading weapon.
He doesn't need it. You could take this full cover.
Moving to position.
Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I think you move forward here.
Absolutely.
You Overwatch.
Scanning.
And I'll move you forward here. Okay. I don't know why he's not coming forward. He's not sending more he's not sending more zombies at me or anything. I'm not exactly sure where he is now. Let me keep moving around with Stalker, see if we can find him. Technically I can move here and then run away if this turns out to be a mistake. I don't know if this is going to reveal me or not, but a little bit of high ground. Like, Reapers have really small detection radius, so I think this is okay. Still can't see him. The brute hasn't noticed me. I could come up here and see if he's... I mean, if he's up here, it'll reveal. I don't know what this brute is doing, but... I don't really feel safe here. Let me... Where can I go? This is reasonable, I think. Unless he's up here. Alright, let me come here for now. Just make sure this doesn't do anything to me.
I'm on the move.
I want to find the Chosen and kill him. But he's not moving from wherever he is, so... It's a little rough.
Headed
You
there
can move
now.
into full cover. You're in half cover. You could move up. Or we could put, no, we can put Emily here.
On my way.
You can move here.
Tired of waiting around.
Everybody else is in full cover. I think maybe I just wait a couple rounds. We'll just overwatch everybody and move around with Stalker and see if we can't find him. I don't know where he is.
I await their approach.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
On Overwatch.
There, he was up there.
Corruption.
Okay, now I know where he is. We can do something about him. I don't know why she didn't see him there. Maybe he moved there from somewhere
The
else?
Lost are getting a lot closer to our position, Commander. Prepare for more incoming.
Another swarm is coming in. So he's up. I have no idea why she didn't see him. All right, let's get our... Now, somebody has something to do with Shred here. I can't remember what it is. Was it the slug thing? The slug shot ignores... Yeah, ignores his armor. He has 1 point of armor. I don't think we have any other way. I know late game... Or later, I'm pretty sure the Reckoner gets an ability to shred armor with his Ripjack Strike, but I don't think he has that now. I don't think we have anything that can do it. Alright. So... I have another turn for running. We could use explosives, but that draws in more loss. That's kind of not the worst thing ever. Okay, I want to hit him with my 2 shotgunners, for sure, at close range. So if I'm going to run her in, I can run her there. I do have to worry about this zombie. Who's going to deal with the zombie? You're going to deal with the zombie, right? You're going to deal with the zombie.
Not a problem.
Oh, I could have... You know what I could have done? I could have used her...
It's as meaningless to me as it is to you.
I could have used her her sawed off there. All right, let's move him here.
Getting it done.
Apparently that reveals a lost from somewhere. Oh, the brute. Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm actually glad you moved. It makes it so I can actually hit you. I need you to move forward. I'd like full cover. Let's go right next to our boy here. Although, is that a good idea? I don't know what the Warlock can do. I don't have great options. I do need her forward, though, because we need to get up to him. But maybe he comes to us?
Moving.
Let's move her there. Magnus. Where can I put you? Put you there.
On your order.
Reckoner. You can get some distance with this grapple, I guess. You can get to, like, there. It's not bad. It's free movement. Or you could get over there. Is there anywhere else you can get? Not really. All right, let's take the free movement here.
Tactical movement.
Tactical movement. And we'll push you forward to this cover, I think, unless... Something like that better? He wouldn't have visibility there. Whereas up here he does. Alright, we got a corner spot here. He can see the zombie. Alright, 57% chance to hit. 59. 84. 65. It's a brute, so we need some damage. Let's see. You can move to full cover here and still have visibility.
Volk says I am to obey.
Volk does say that. All right, we'll take the 87% shot with Stalker. Got 3 damage. We'll take it. I'm not surprised you revealed there. You're the next highest, I think. 65, 57, 59. Yeah, we'll take the 65 here. That's a hit. Now, we know he's right there. I don't know whether he comes down or not, but...
Non-evade detection.
Let's Overwatch, see what he does. Is he finally gonna move? There he goes. Missed.
Missed the
The
target.
elders have chosen me, just as they have chosen you. We are both destined
We did hit him once.
to their side.
I don't know, is he gonna dash or is he gonna do something?
To this
He
world
wants to go in there.
beyond.
Okay.
Allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's Warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
The elders will spare no friend or foe if it means victory.
Okay. So he's gone to the back of that corner and a Lost Swarm has spawned. Oh, that's kind of a lot of them.
Come, squander your lives as it is fated.
So he's way back there. All right. We have some options. We have some options here. Dragonova can throw a claymore and expose these guys to some degree. Where can she put this? If we put it there, it'll hit him. It won't do anything for these walls. I don't think it'll blow up his cover either. So we might be better off. No, we want to... If we're going to use this, we want to hit him with it to shred his armor. I don't know if that's what we're doing yet. She could move into a... She can move to get a flank here on them, it looks like. Somehow? No. Here? That is full cover. She'd have a better shot. There's a flank there, but then she can't move again. All right, that's what she can do. I definitely want a running gun and hit the Warlock if possible. The alternative is to use your rocket launcher here. I think you're too far away to deal with the Lost with your flamethrower, and I need you on him anyway. You have your point blank. This is one action and ends turn, so I actually don't want to do that, I guess. I guess she needs to just shoot some of these guys. She doesn't have a better way to do it than using her machine gun, though. Who's got the pistol? I thought somebody here had a... You have the pistol. Yeah, you're too far away. And I need you doing other stuff. Alright, so the Lost Swarm complicates things. It's not great for us, but Emily's gonna have to try and handle it on her own. She's got a bunch of 93s. She's got to reload. She doesn't have to move. So we're gonna have to take some 93s here. You can still miss these, which is garbage, but let's see how she does. Alright, 1.
That's how it's done.
2.
That's right.
3. Alright, that's some work. That's some work. What's she got now? 80%?
Running dry on ammo.
There's a lot of these guys left. We might actually be better off having her move away. Because they can chase, but they can't do much beyond chasing. Let's see. Who else can deal? I need you to do something else. I don't have much for you to do. Somebody... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much there. I wonder if I want to use Dragonova's... Let me remind myself how this works. So he's immune to melee. Takes... His defense is increased after the first attack of every turn. He's brittle. Takes more damage from Reapers. So... I think I do want to do this here. This will shred his armor. He'll take increased damage from the Reaper. I have to be able to shoot this, though. That's the problem.
It requires patience.
I don't know if I can... If I have the angle to shoot that as well. I do. Okay. Let's take this shot. 5 damage. He took 6 plus the shred, which is fantastic. Loud explosion draws a Lost Swarm closer. That's not great. Alright, I need you to run and gun in here, for sure. Somebody's gonna have to deal with this guy. But we need to take out the Warlock first, so... let's run and gun.
Going in for the kill.
And where am I gonna put you here? Close range is better. So, as much as I want to be in some sort of cover, like this is a flank, but the closer we are, the better. The more crit we get. So, as dangerous as this is, this might... I think this is my play.
On it.
I think we can take the Warlock out this turn. This guy's a little bit of a problem, and the Lost are a bit of a problem, but... Alright, so... Normal shot, 100%, 85% crit, 9 to 12 damage. We don't need to use the slug shot. Let's just take this. This might... If I crit, this could one-shot him. Yeah. Love to see that.
Whoa, you see that? Bested me today.
Nice job, Wrecker.
But I will not allow myself to fail in carrying out the Elder's vision.
Excellent work, Commander. We may not have put them down for good, but at the very least, we've held off the Chosen for another day.
All right. Your run and gun is back, so we can probably... Yeah, we can get in here and flank this guy now. Yeah, I think we do that. Run and gun.
I'm coming for ya.
Come in and flank this fool.
On the move.
Now just don't miss. Don't miss a 92% shot or whatever. 97%. Yeah. And he dropped some loot for us. Okay.
Target eliminated.
So all that's left for us to do is
Burning through our
plant the
fog.
explosives, which I probably want to do next turn after I collect that loot, which means these guys, we want to deal with the lost as much as possible. All right, let's move you here. You'll have shots on 3. I have justice, but I don't think 87%. All right, let's see if you can do it. All right, there's 1. 2. 74. This is a little bit less. I can justice this, which would end my turn, but is 100%. Yeah, let's do that. All right, who's left? Just these two? You can move here and get some visibility.
I'm on it.
57% is not great, but what else are you gonna do? Take the shot? Missed. Okay.
Come on, focus.
And then she can move here. Oh, she's got a 93 on this guy? All right, let's take that.
That's how it's done.
If
No rounds.
she moves here,
Absolutely.
we can plant the explosives and then move again if we feel like these guys are in danger. There's no dashers. There's 2 lost. I think there's a 3rd one over there. Let's plant the X4. And why take a risk, right? Let's back her off a little bit more.
Heading out.
Okay, that's just fine. Let's grab the loot. Who's gonna grab the loot here? Richard can grab the loot and start moving towards an extraction.
Do this.
Advanced scope and hair trigger, both very nice. Okay. Where can he go? He can go here. All right, let's put down the extraction point. Let's put him in it.
Finally.
We can reach there with you.
I run.
You can get there.
Already there.
Yep, you can get there.
At your service.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving out.
That's everybody. I think that's it.
Getting out of here. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Goodbye, statue. Hello, flawless mission. Five ability points for defeating the Warlock for the first time. Flawless mission. 39 kills. No wounded. No deaths. Yeah, I'm not surprised that you were the MVP, Richard. That was pretty dope. Do you already have an MVP photo? I guess you don't. I thought you did. Okay. What was this mission? Winter Slap? All right. Let's get you an MVP photo here. Winter Slap MVP. Good job, Wrecker. That was dope.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Yeah, Wrecker just destroyed that mission. And we got a 93% successful shot percentage. That's pretty good. So the odds did not screw me over quite as much this mission. Thank you, RNGesus. All right, back to the Avenger and the strategy layer.
The Elders Chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
Straight up 5 promotions. 1 sergeant. I think Wrecker here is going to be our first captain. And then a bunch of new colonels, 3 new colonels. Very nice. We also picked up a scope and a hair trigger, as well as another scope and an Illyrium core. That's all nice.
Executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Thank you. Okay. Let's take a look at our promotions. All right. So, Wrecker, you're going to be our first captain here. What are our options here? Or lieutenant. Okay, lieutenant, my bad. So, grape shot. Fire your shotgun in a short-range cone, dealing fire damage. Cannot miss. Deals 30% less damage. 2 uses per mission. What's the details here? Nothing? That's kind of interesting. I've never seen this one before. This is one of the new perks in one of the new mods I installed. So deals less damage, but I could take out like a cone of enemies with this. Cannot miss. Anything that says cannot miss is amazing. It's short range, but he's the kind of like rush forward guy anyway. We haven't invested much into his heavier corpsman classes. Healing abilities restore 4 additional hit points. That's fantastic, but that's a late game thing. Javelin rockets. The range of your rockets is increased by 8 tiles and you may hit targets beyond your visual range. That's kind of amazing. But for him, I'm going to take this grape. Well, that's really strong. I think I'm going to take grape shot here, though. All right, there's our first lieutenant. Next up, Emily. Her trial by fire went pretty well. We need to get the to get rid of. I figured out to get rid of this, we have to build the infirmary and then have her go on missions. So we do. That is a priority for us. But let's get her promotion here. All right, so we've been going down the gunner path with her. 15 bonus aim against targets that cannot take cover. We're gonna start seeing some of these. What else do you have? If you did not move last turn, gain 10 aim and 10 critical chance. I move. You're forced to move a lot in this game. That's less common of a scenario than I would like to pick this up. Being able to bypass Overwatch is pretty nice, but I actually think this is probably the one I want to take here. Because does this only apply to the Chrysalids, Mechs, and Berserkers? Passive. I think we take the bigger they are here for her. All right, who else got a promotion? We should have 3 more. Molly here. Okay. What do you have? You have this slug shot thing to pierce armor? I don't know about that. Canceling an Overwatch we already have on somebody. Your rockets are more accurate. Haywire protocol. This is handy. None of these feels great to me. I mean, I guess the armor piercing isn't bad. No range penalties. It's not bad. You know what? She used that, we don't have a lot of hackers, but this isn't super great. She did use the gauntlet there, the fire, pretty well. We haven't been using a lot of rockets. Your rockets are more likely to hit their intended point of impact, or at least close to it. The maximum it can miss by is reduced by 2 tiles. All right, we can go down the heavy rank with her for now. It's interesting. Who else have we got? Magnus here. He did fairly well. What options does he have as a corporal? Tactical sense. Gain +3 defense for each enemy you can see, up to a maximum of 15 defense. This makes him harder to hit. I'm usually more of a fan of offense than defense in this game. Coup de grace. Bonus to hit damage and critical chance with a melee weapon against a disoriented, stunned, or panicking enemy. That's not that frequent to come across, unless you have somebody who's throwing flashbangs around. +10 bonus to dodge. Once per turn, you may parry a melee attack and counterattack with your own melee weapon if equipped. Okay, now that is good. This is like situational, like getting... I wish this was a little bit better, but the counterattack is fantastic. We'll take that. And then finally, we have our Reaper here. All right. So Saboteur gives us remote start. This can be very strong. Blood Trail, shot steal +1 damage if the target's been wounded this turn. So this lets her finish people. Hollow targeting. Any directed vector rifle shot, hit or miss, will mark the target, increasing your squad's aim by 15 against this target. That's actually really strong. If she can't kill somebody, she can shoot them, do some damage, and apply hollow targeting. And she'll usually be in a better position to shoot somebody. So and it's hit or miss too. That's pretty strong. Remote start is also kind of amazing. This can be this can take out a pod by itself. Like these are both strong. I want both of them, but this can take out a pod by itself. You don't really want to use it on a mission with Lost a lot of the time, but yeah, I have to take remote start. It's too good. Okay. So there's our promotions done. Let's take a look at our queue and remind ourselves what we're working on. 7 days for Gauss weapons. 7 days to clear alien debris. We're trying to dig down to this power coil. We have covert missions out for both factions. 5 people are out on covert missions. And that's what we have. At some point, we're going to end the month and hit supply drop, but that's 19 days away. And then in terms of our armory, we've got 11 soldiers ready, 6 tired, 1 wounded, 5 on covert actions. Okay, so it's back to scanning we go. I can't remember what we were working on. So what do we have available? We have the supply drop. We've already been to the black market. We haven't made contact with New Mexico yet. So I guess we wrap up the supply drop here.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, we just picked up a new assault mission. Let's see what this one's about. 90 intel? That's pretty worth doing. Let's look at the sit reps. Lightning Strike. XCOM units gain +3 mobility for the first 3 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. That's really nice. Updated firewalls. Enemy tech defense is increased by 20 and towers cannot be hacked. We have a protect the device mission. So lightning strike is very good. It lets us get there faster, which we need for this, because usually the way these missions play out is they start, like, it starts with enemies at the device shooting it, and we have to get there. Enemy tech defense I'm not too worried about. It's a little early to be worried about mechs or even towers, really. So I think 90 intel's a lot. I think we take this. We just saw the Warlock, so I don't think we have to worry about seeing him again, which is good, because Stalker's not available, our Reaper. She's tired. I think we got to take this mission. 90 intel's huge.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
All right. All right, so we need folks who are not tired. Elsa here's at 53 will. Let's see who else we've got. We could send our Templar, but we want to save him in case we have to go up against the Hunter, so we won't. Your Sentinel, which is pretty good for defense mission. You can kill Overwatches. We probably don't have anything to hack with you anyway, but Marauder's not bad, and you're not tired, so we'll take you. Who else have we got? Emma's ready. That's a nice shotty to bring. Who else have we got? Harry's ready. He's got some grenades. Who else can we bring? Need folks who aren't tired. These guys are ready, but they have pretty low will. I guess I need to take them along eventually anyway. We got a Marauder, another Gunner. Let's take a Gunner. Let's take Janet here. I should try to get her some more willpower. Some of these folks with low willpower need it. And then, do we have a Sniper available down here somewhere? We have a Phantom to lead the way. That's possible. Our Reaper's tired. I might need to get myself another Sniper. Marauder. I think we sent a bunch of the snipers out on covert actions. Yeah, we sent her out. We sent her out. Yeah, we sent 2 of our snipers out. I need to get myself another sniper, but that's fine. We'll take the Shadow here. All right, so we got a guide. We got a gun. We got one of each type of weapon, basically, here. Okay, this looks like a good squad to go do this mission for 90 intel. I'm going to call that the stream. And when we come back next time, we'll start out with outfitting them with the right weapons and armor. Tweaking this squad and getting them all the upgrades we can get them. Maybe building a couple things. And then we'll go and do the mission. So, like, for example, we can swap you to a Cal 15 here. We can swap you to a mag rifle. We can swap you to... This comes with some stuff. That's fine. You can have that. Another mag rifle for you. We don't have an upgrade for the cannon, but you can have the light machine gun. And then I don't think we have an upgrade for the vector rifle yet. We can give you +3 mobility and more damage with the SMG if I'm willing to invest in the SMG upgrade. We'll make that decision next time. That's going to be it for this time, folks. Next time, Operation Enduring Dirge. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. The folks in the chat now and anybody watching the VOD in the future. Have a great rest of your day. I'm probably going to play another stream of this later. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and get alerted when I come online so you can come join me and chat with me about XCOM 2 or Balatro, which is the other game I'm streaming these days. And otherwise, have a great afternoon. We'll see you next time. Bye.